couple words about Islamophobia. And unfortunately, as somebody outside of the community, I see this a lot. I see this a lot in my community. I tell people that I study Islam. You know what they tell me? They tell me that's good because you have to know your enemy. I tell people that I study Arabic. You know what they tell me? They tell me that's good because you have to speak the language of those who hate us. And when I hear something like that, I don't know what to say to my family, to my friends, to the people who I love, to people who are bigoted, to people who are uneducated, to people who honestly, I don't know if I can call them my friends anymore when they express opinions like that to me. But why do my friends and family, why do my non-Muslim acquaintances hold this particular view of Islam? Why does 35% of the American citizenry associate the religion Islam with violence, according to a recent Pew poll? Well, some would say September 11th. Some would say lack of education. Some would say fear. I think all those things are true. And the best way to combat Islamophobia and the best way to combat the fear, the racism, and the bigotry that I hear among the non-Muslim community when Islam is brought up is through education, by saving the Islamic Studies program at UCLA. In that same 2009 Pew poll, only 15% of college-educated Americans held a negative view of Islam. Now what those 15% are doing and where they're studying, I don't know. Must not be a very good university. But clearly, education has a really important effect on how people feel about Islam. For example, 45% of Americans without college educations have associations of Islam and violence. And so by saving the Islamic Studies program at UCLA, by signing our petition, and by joining our cause, you're doing two very important things as citizens and as human beings. One, you're allowing UCLA, a center for public education, to be the place where people learn not just that Islam is not a religion of violence, and not just that Muslims are not our enemies, but about the beauty that is the Islamic faith, and the poetry that is the Arabic language, and the wonderful open hearts and minds that I have found in the Muslim community. By saving the Islamic Studies program, you combat bigotry. But more importantly, by saving the Islamic Studies program, you make it known to the administration that no bigotry, no controversy, and no national eye on the UCLA program is more important than the education of its students, than combating Islamophobia, and then saving this important, wonderful, and educational program. Thank you.